mu academy ez'enjawulo mbebaza okusingira ddala bakochi mbebaza kubanga nze mmanyi embeera gye tuyitamu mu kubeera n'abaana abo okunnyonnyola abazadde kati mubadde wano ennaku 3 abalala mwadi gye twabajje namuŋŋoona lunaku lulamba naye ne mugumiikiriza mbebaza bakochi eno edition yaffe esoose Ganyana Junior School Soccer Camp.
Okay, amanya nze Sebito Sibadudde Nkikomeko nga ndi coach Youth Pass Academy Bulemezi era nga ndi coach Zirobwe Yanga FC Esamba Region. Kutwaliza awamu nalese unders 3 nalese under 18 nalese under 8 sorry nendeta under 10 ne under 12 nga ande ezezo zigezezzaako under 8 tubadde bakusatu mu 10 batukubidde ku semifinals era tubadde bakusatu 12 nebeera nga nsobola okubeera nga ntwala ekikopo poza okutwaliza wamu omutindo gw'abasambi gubadde mulungi neera nsuubira ebbanga gye ligenda mu maaso ekintu kyo kijja kubeera nga kikwata okusingawo. Nsaba abategesi babeere nga baboro
manya gange nzeiga Edwin ganvudde mu tiimu Try and Trust Soccer Academy nebaza kochi wange omulungi agezezzaako otumbula ekitone kyange ate era musabira nnyo ebirungi Mukama byamwagaliza byonna byonna na byonna byonna byayagala otuukako ebirungi Mukama nsaba abimutuuseeko.
Amanya gange nze David Lubega Director wa Ganyana Junior School. Twatandise tournament eno ya Ganyana Junior School Soccer Gala. Gwe mulundi gwayo gwe mwaka ogusoose nga twagala nnyo okugitegeka ebeerenga ya buli mwaka nga event ejja kubeerangawo bya buli mwaka. Tufunye omukisa nti ejjumbiddwa tubadde ne teams nga 16 ne under ez'enjawulo tubadde tulina under 8, under 10, under 12 ne under 14. Abaana boolesezza omutindo mulungi nnyo. Engeri ekigendererwa kyaffe nti kya kukulaakulanya ebitone by'abaana. Tulabika nti omulundi gwaffe ogusooka.
Good afternoon, everybody watching us live on UBC TV. My name is Ruben Mp Machibirango. I promised 2 weeks ago that we will get in the Ganyana School Administration people to talk about the tournament, the second edition of the Ganyana School Soccer with Ganyana Junior School Soccer Camp. That is actually the second edition. So they are here to discuss about what its motive is, and of course the talents they have nurtured since it's since they started it. I mean, ever since the initiative started, it's the first edition was successful. Now the second edition, we've got to understand what they have in store for parents who have their kids who are talented in terms of football, in terms of netball. Then of course those kids who have the talent, how do they benefit from the school? That is Ganyana Junior School. I will start with the lady on my right, that is Nakazube Caroline, who is actually the headmistress of Ganyana Junior School. And then we have Busonga Ronald, the coach of the boys. He was here a couple of months ago, if my memory is right. And actually in the first edition, we did have him here. About him and Lubega, we are here to talk about the first edition. So we follow up, as UBC, we follow up on our very own. I mean, we need to make that success story, follow up that success story, and know what they are up to. So the second edition is on the 17th of December up to 20th of December. That is 2019. So we'll be looking at the first edition, how successful it was, and then as we go into the second edition, what do they have in store in terms of categories, the underage pupils, who is playing which category, and how do they measure age? Because some kids come when they are above the age, that the estimated age, that is the under 10, under 12, under 14, under 16. So they will be telling us what they have in store. Headmistress, yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Thank you. You're looking smart today. The blazer is okay. The black is nice. Coach, yes. Watch Giants is not playing today. I can see you in a purple shark shirt. So are you a purple shark? Not as well, but I'm trying to follow support. But my team is SSC. Okay, that's the coach. That is Abusonga Ronald, the coach at Ganyana Junior School. Of course, the second edition of the Ganyana Junior School Soccer Camp is on this next month. That will be 17th December. And as UBC, we follow up. We had the first edition that Eddie Mwesi followed up, and we showed you before we came on air the pictures, the awarding ceremony of what happened last year. Now this year, the second edition is on, and there are more prizes to give away as far as the tournament is concerned. And we'll be telling you after that first edition, where are the boys, where are the kids, those who played in that first edition. I'll start with you, Mrs. or Madam Nakazwe Caroline. Where is the school located? Where are you located as a school? We are located along Mitiana Road. The place is called Jeza. You get out from Jeza and you head to school. It's about 1 kilometer from the main road. Okay. How old is Ganyana Junior School? It is coming to 7 years now. 7 years. So you must have a school team that is already in place. Okay. You know, as a parent, you know, I happen to be a parent of girls. I don't have boys. But they normally play netball. So, but do you have anything for the girls in terms of sports activities? Yeah, we have netball for girls. We also have football for girls. Okay. Well, I'll go to the coach. Oli bulungi? Ndi bulungi. Abaana baffe bagamba ki bw'okookinga? Abaana bwe nkookinga bali mu mbeera nnungi. Era mbateekateeka nga tesiba papya. Kubanga kye mbateekateeka saagala nkibakunyuulemu mangu. Mba mpola mpola nga tugenda twambuka naye mu mbeera gye balimu balungi. N'ekyo kye mbasuubiramu era kiki kijja mu bbanga lye mbateeketeeke. Watandika ddi okubeera mu byemizannyo bino? Ebyemizannyo nabitandika dda nga nange ng'omuyizi nensomerako ne ku basari naye na omupiira nagusamba ekyennaku n'endwala naye gwansigala mu mutima nenkola emirala nga bulijjo natuukeyo mu maaso nempulira nga era kinnoonya nentandikawo nga nze ng'omu nentandikawo akademe oluvannyuma nenkwatagana ne baganda bange baganyana Mr. Lubega nituzimba ekintu nga tukizimba tulabe nga ebirowoozo bye nalina naye nga byalina so kwe kutandika naye okukiyingiramu ddala emyaka kati giri ena okuli edda nti nkituddemu. Well, he's actually telling us that he's been part of the sport for quite some time. Where his playing days were not successful. He had an injury that made him retire prematurely. But he came back into sports, into the game of football, by actually through coaching, and as per now, he's a coach at Ganyana Junior School. He's actually heading that school team that has a couple of talented boys. Yes, but we are going to speak a bit in Luganda and English. So the news is here to speak about the school and the bursaries for those who are talented, and the coach is here to tell us what he thinks can be done to nurture or to better our talents in the country. Njakoma ewo coach, mwina activities mekamu somero ezendi zanyu?
Tuna football, athletics,
yes,
netball. Emira tujina muteekateeka netwaga nti emyaka 7 ejo kituyinza ate kupapa nnyo oboolyawo. Kati buli mwaka twongerako, tusuubira swimming, gymnastic ne badminton. Ebyo bye bikyali ku pepa.
Okay. Tubulire chikwata Ganyana school Ganyana Junior School Camp. Chenye kyamaanyi chikwata ku camp eno.
Eno yokka oba n'endala ezinaddako.
Eyagweri then
gyetulaga okuyayaana kwaffe nga Ganyana n'okusingira ddala Mr. Lubega nti oluvannyuma nga tugaye nti wetwakwatagana ffenna nga tulina endowooza y'okutumbula ebitone by'abaana, ye ne yeesanga nga esente entonotono z'alina nga naye akiwulira, ne tutandika twagala tuzimbe ebitone kyovola tuviira ddala wansi ne tufuna abaana abo tumanya nti onasobola kino naddala mupiira ne tubaleeta wamu kwe kutandika okutegeka empaka zisobole okusika n'abalala, so si oluli awo bonna bateeka mu ssomero wabula bafune nabo ekirowoozo kye tulina nga n'omulala agezeeko okulaba ng'atambulira mu kkubo lye tuliko. So tukyategeka era buli mwaka twagala tule nga tulinnyisa omutindo n'ekigendererwa nga tukitunuulira.
Well, of course, is Dr. telling us about the success story of Ganyana Junior Soccer Camp. That is the second edition. The first edition was successful, as you can see on the screen. Mr. Kawaya giving away the prizes. Of course, the best teams won jerseys, medals, and of course, I will take you through the prizes. Every winner in every category takes a trophy, a set of jersey, gold medals, and a certificate. The first runners up in each category takes a set of bibs, silver medals, and certificate. Then the second runners up in each category takes a ball and bronze medals. Best goalkeepers, best defender, top scorer, MVP will all be awarded after the tournament, and of course the best coach will get a track suit. So you are all invited to be in Ganyana Junior School. That will be to be part of the Ganyana Junior School Soccer Camp. That second edition, that will be starting on the 17th of December. That will be next month to the 20th of December. And of course, it's organized by Ganyana Junior School Director, that is David Lubega, and Mr. Frank Kawaya, who have been part and parcel of this tournament. Why we dig deep to bring to you this is, as UBC, we support our local talent, we support local content, and when we find such tournaments, we bring it to your attention that there are schools which still embrace talents. And if you have a child out there who can showcase, who you are sure that that kid has a talent, you just drive, it's just a 1 hour drive from here to Jeza, and make sure that you talk to the other people in Jeza about the Ganyana. Ask them about Ganyana Junior School. They will be able to tell you, because we as parents, we promote education and then the talents. My brother Atoro here, who has been here for over 20 years, will tell you that his children are part of those who excelled in sports, have always got bursaries from schools. So maybe your kid might not be better education in terms of education or academics, but he or she might be good somewhere in sport. So you have a chance to take him or her to Ganyana Junior School. That maybe can be an opening for a family or for him as a sports personality. I'll go to you, Mistress, that is Nakazwe Caroline. Tell us about how many years have you had this camp?
The camp is the second year.
Okay.
And it is the second edition.
So you as an administrator, it's the second edition. When you look at your role is to educate. That's academics. How are you dragged into sports?
We just love sports.
So that's all.
We love sports, and we have an intention of promoting our people's talents.
Okay. So what if as a parent I wouldn't want my child to be part of the games, part of sport in that school? Is it compulsory that whoever comes in must be part of sports in Ganyana Junior School?
Oh no, whoever shows interest, it goes to sports.
Okay.
There are other activities like music.
So as an administrator, I'm sure you've had a problem of balancing by the pupils or by the students. How do they balance school hours and football or sports hours?
Sports is timetabled, and they only go out for training when it is the right time.
Okay. So what if I go out to train, and as you know, they are stubborn. Pupils are stubborn. I might go out to train, and I decide to stay away from classes because I'm a footballer. I'm talented. So the school loves to the school treats me in a special way. So even if I don't come for classes, nothing will happen. How do you handle such special talents?
We guide and counsel them because they are supposed to balance academics with sports.
Okay. Okay. I'll go back to you, Coach Busonga Ronald. Wenga coach, abana bwemba simanyi mupiira nze oba simanyi sports naye nga mpulira omutima gwagala okolera kinga omuntu oba ng'omusambi wo?
Kisinzira embeera gye nkusanzeemu n'emyaka gye nkusanzeemu. Bwendaba omwana nga ali mu myaka mitono kuba kati gye tusinga okwetaaga kuva ku myaka 6 okwambuka waggulu oyo oyinza omuzimbamu kyonna kyoya kyoyagala naddala mu kusamba naye olanga asusseemu ng'olaba ekyokumuzimba kiyinza otwala obudde osobola omuteekamu embeera endala asobola okuba omusomesa w'omupiira asobola okuba administrator waagwo. So kati omwetegereza ano ng'akyali n'omwagazisa bingi nnyo byayinza okukola mupiira gani okubeera mu kisaawe.
Well, he says that if let's say this scenario happens where a child is not really interested in school, and he has got to help him out. Oh, there's a scenario where a pupil is so talented but needs guidance. So the coach is there to give guidance, and he's always there to nurture talent and guide them through the ranks of their age and make sure that they excel in whatever they want to do. And I'll come back to you, Mistress. This time I'll talk about the performance of footballers at school in terms of academics. How do you rate? I mean, there are those, when I was in school, a couple of years ago, I should say, we used to have rugby players at the Nanyang College who were not good enough. But because of their talents, because they are gifted in rugby, Chibuka would say, okay, we can't ask them, we need them in school, let them continue their school. But we could clearly know that they will never give us the best grades because their focus is rugby. So if you ever found such a case in school, a footballer is not good academically, but is so talented on the pitch, as an administrator, would you ask him or you would retain her because of the talent and the gift he has in terms of sports?
What we do, we retain the kid, but again, this kid has to know that football can go along with papers.
Okay.
So he has to achieve here and achieve there.
Okay. So it must be both. So if once I fail to achieve, I am sacked from school?
Oh no, we don't suck. We don't usually suck because they are young.
Okay. Finally, the headmistress, do you give scholarships to those talents? Is there a way you should treat them? Because if my daughter, if my girls, one of them is a fantastic netballer, maybe you would say, Ruben, school fees don't pay, let's take her on as a talent, as somebody who has excelled in sports, maybe until further notice. Do you have such a program in your school?
Yes, we give full bursaries to those talented footballers, and actually it is full.
For how many years? Yes.
For example, the ones we got from the first soccer the camp edition. We took them on. We took about 20 boys, and they're on full bursaries.
Okay. So do you follow them after school? Is there a chance that if these pupils finish P7, what's your program after Ganyana Junior School? Do you have a secondary school where they come from primary school? They easily go into secondary school?
Yes, they easily go because the coach links them up to other secondary schools where they can be enrolled and they are taken up due to their talents.
Okay. What I'm asking is, if you have Namyango Junior Boys and then Namyango College, if I excel in P7, I'm easily spotted by the college, and I will continue my school journey. The bursary will continue from Junior Boys to the college up to Senior 6. So do you have such a plan that in the future maybe you have a secondary school whereby if you have a talent within Ganyana Junior School, you can't lose it from the junior primary? Then you go to the secondary, and then you have got to follow up that.
Actually, there is a future plan of having a secondary school part of the primary.
Okay. Well, maybe you've had it apparent yourselves. She says that if your kid is so talented, maybe they will take her on or him on and give him or her full bursary. And if she or he is good enough, like what we used to see in Lubidi, David Oboa started in Lubidi Secondary School with Livingston in Babazi. Because of their talents, Lubidi was actually forced not to ask fees from them. That's how good they were when it came to playing football. We also had cases in Namyango College where we had Justin Chimon and others who are so good in rugby, and the Chibuka chose not to charge them when it comes to school fees, so that they can continue with their school as they play rugby. For the college, maybe Ganyana Junior School, also if your kid is talented, you might be having a free education for him or her. Coach, I'll go to you in Jacob. Otugambye nti abaana gwenga coach obatunulira n'olwengeri gye bakwatamu. So njagala otubuulire omwana wabanga talina mpisa, omukwata otya nga talina mpisa, avuma banne, tatraininga, alwanalwana ku kisaawe?
Engeri abaana abo gye tusinga okubaagala nga bato, tufuba nnyo bazimbamu empisa ennungi. Era oyo aba oba ayiseemu akayiseemu ako tumubeerako ne tumutunuulira era tumunyonnyola birungi ki na bibi ki, naye nga tetusuubira nnyo nti ayinza otulema. Tufuba okulaba nga tumoldinga mu ngeri gye
tukimanya. Wekisembayo coach, omuntu bwesenga banyefiri bano batera okusaliriza emipiira, kati nga gwe coach bakusaliriza okola otya? Basaliriza ttiimu yo nga bagibbye penalty, okola otya mukulu? Olwana bulwanye omupiira oguyiwa.
Ekisooka nze nga coach, nze nganze ebirowoozo byange kati byawukana n'okuwangula. Okuwangula ejjanga bonus. Saawa ekiseera kino kyendiko kuzimba, kubanga enkwata omulefale taayi mba nina ate ensiga embi gye nsize mu mwana. So kati neerekereza ekinnyigira muli naye nentereeza.
Mistress, about discipline. Let's talk about discipline. You as a head teacher, head of a school, you know what it means to instill discipline in pupils within the society. So if you ever found a victim of a sports talent, so talented, but there's a lot of indiscipline surrounding that kid, that child, how do you react as a head teacher, as a parent, and as an administrator?
Actually, the solution to the indiscipline is befriending this boy or girl. Let's say it's a boy. Befriending him and showing him what is good and what is right. We don't usually become so harsh on them because they also feel very proud. If you become very harsh on them, and they tend to resist. Of course, we keep molding them up to what we want.
Well, that's a good answer. So those who thought that the big-headed ones cannot be in Ganyana Junior School, the administrators have been clear. She says we can befriend the child, try to talk to him or her, try to sway him or her away from that indiscipline and make him a better boy or a better girl. Coach, natumaliriza tusubire kinga nga 17.
17 tujja kusuubira embeera ennungi, teekateeka tufubye okulaba nga tuziteeka ebisaawe tubiteekawo, kubanga bibadde bimu ku bizibu ebya event ezitali zaffe ez'abalala. N'ekyo ffe tulabika tukikubye oluku mu mutwe. Kati kye tulina okukola okulaba nga obudde nabo tubukwasa bulungi abaana ne basobola okusamba ebiseera bimala.
Okay. Well, the coach says they are ready for the second edition of the Ganyana Junior School Soccer Camp. So this time around is going to be something special. Like I said, the awards, the invites are ready and the schools have been invited. So the teams that will be participating are the under 10s, under 12, under 14s and under 16s. The prizes will be every winner in each category takes a trophy, a set of jersey, gold medals and certificate. And then the first runners up in each category will take home a set of bibs. Like you see, Mr. Kawaya rewarding the trophies to the best team. A set of bibs, silver medals and certificate as well. Then the second runners up in each category will take a ball, a bronze medal as well, and they will also reward the best goalkeeper, best defender, top scorer. MVP is the most valuable player, the player who has really shown talent. So that also be rewarded, and the best coach will walk away with the track suit. But Mr. Kawoya and Lubega, only track suit for the best coach who does a lot of work. That is really, for me, that is something a coach can afford. Why don't you tell us that the best coach will go home with $1 million shillings? Yes, maybe, but only a track suit which costs 200,000 shillings. So anyway, for me, if it was up to me, Mr. Vega and Frank Aware, I would get a cash prize for the best coach. That motivates coaches. These coaches are parents, their family, men with families, so they would want to share that with their family, not the track suit which he puts on and goes back home and everything is done. So but according to me, Mr. David Lubega and Frank Aware, you've got to revise the prize that goes to the best coach. Yes, only track suit cannot be enough, cannot motivate him enough. As we go into the third edition, that will be next year, let's look at rewarding coaches, the best coach with maybe cash prize, cash money, yes, and not these track suits. Well, Mr. Edmissus, when your school won the first trophy, how did you feel as we wind up?
Oh, great.
Great. Great. So what are your final remarks about, tell the parents out there about the tournament, what you expect and what you would wish them to do when they arrive at Ganyana Junior School?
Okay, we call upon all parents to come and attend the soccer camp, because the main objective is promoting talents. They can also encourage their children to come to school and engage themselves in all those activities, because this time round it is football and it is talents where someone can earn a living. Okay.
Well, let's embrace this. Let's support Ganyana Junior School Soccer Camp. That's the second edition, and of course the first edition was successful, so the second edition must be a success, if you ask me. And parents out there who support nurturing talent must as well be part of this tournament. Ekisema mwami Kaweya, brother mwami Busonga. Nsonyo kwita Kaweya ekindi mu bwongo kati.
Era
ekisembayo sebo nga tubaliriza shene.
Ekisembayo nze nsinga kusaba abazadde baffe abali eyo, mulimu abakyalimu abaana balowooza nti okuzannya omuzannyo kiba kibi,
kumenyeka magulu,
kumenyeka bajja mugenda kubeera mu bayaayi eno ffe gye tuli abateekateeka abaana mu mbeera ennungi, so balime kifuula nti agenze mu mupiira oba mu muzannyo omulala, abaana bakkirize basembeere okumpi emizannyo ebitone sente abigatta ku ebyo byakola, ensi netambula.
Okay, Headmistress, kati omuntu akwetaaza akufuna atya?
Sebo mbeerawo ku ssomero full time.
Temulina contact season
tuzina 00. My contact is 0782 10 9160 and 0705 268 692.
Well, you can always get Headmistress, those who have kids who can play football, those who are talented. You can always get her, and of course if you can't get her on our cell phones, just visit the school and make sure that, you know, with schools, there are so many schools I know which are talent, SOCCERACADEMY, we we are working Jeza, that's a Ganyana Junior School in Jeza, and so many other schools that nurture talent. And some parents, we've watched our boys play. Alan Okello came from Chibuli SS, yes, and he plays at KCA now. And so many other players who went through schools. When I was in school, Nagaramas Islamic had Wile Chamba, they had players like Maguru, Yusuf Fishinene, who later went to SOCCERACADEmy. And then at even Namion College, we had spotted the boys from Hana, those who play rugby. So the support schools that support sports, yes, and the Ganyana Junior School has always supported sports from the grassroots. Let's support that as parents. Let's be part of promoting sports in our country. Well, let's go for this break. When we get back, we shall Barnes will be joining me and we'll discuss basketball. The Oilers will play the Cannons in the final, and of course the Lady Cannons will face JKL Dolphins. That will be in the finals as well. Don't go away.